sleep. Run it back, run it back. On repeat, 2D, don't sleep, run it back, run it back. Run it, 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 run it. Deep inside the shit, I'm fuck it all, I'm moving no. Same man, same song. Never begin to me.
Yeah. Deep inside of this. Fuck it up a lawsuit. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm buried in the ground. No way out, I'm in too deep.
Take it. Run it back, run it. On the track. Can't relate, run it. Run it back, run it. On it back, run it back, run it. On the track. Can't relate, run it. Run it back, run it.
Deep in this bitch, I'm fucked. No love, just love, keep it bug. Same chick, same flick. Every damn night, I'm dicking quick. Girl, no sleep, just free. She on my lap, she feel the heat. Body shake, no break. Fuck her so good, she can't escape. Toss her up, to the down. Bitch scream loud, all around. No strings, just sin. Run the shit with it begin. For the talk, I'm in a zone. She call my name, I'm in a throat. No shame, same game. Deep in the bitch, I'm never tame.
Run it back, run it.
Oh yeah.
On the track. Can't relate, run it. Run it back, run it.
Get it, girl.
Run it back, run it. On the track. Can't relate, run it. Run it back, run it.
Deep in the bitch, no chill. Fuck her so hard, she for the thrill. Same night, same fight. Bitch, I'm on dick, she holding tight. New ass, old tricks. She ready fast, I'm hitting licks. No pause, you roll. Fuck her till she begging for more. On blast, low class. She throw it back, I'll grab that. For the world, I'm in too deep. Bitch on my back, can't sleep. Keep it wild, keep it me. Fuck her on the floor, no in between. Same gang, same flame. Run this shit, I'm still the same. Deep in this bitch, I'm wrecking. Fuck her so good, sing gas. Don't start, just pop. She call me daddy, I never flop. Bitch shake, walk, I'll break. Bitch so wet, she make a leg. No love, just sure. Fuck all night, I'm hard. Fuck around so loud. Fuck a pound, I'm in it now. Off to the roofs, I'm too raw. She clenching tight, I'm breaking law. Bitch put on me, get no win. Fuck her so deep, she can't pretend. Same move, same groove. Touch up a dish, she make it move. No heart, just fuck. Get in the dark, we like the dark. No rush, she text. She scream my name, I'm at my best. Keep it lit, keep it rough. Fuck so long, she had enough. Same sin, same way. Running it back, I'm deep. On repeat, oh yeah. 2D, don't sleep. Run it back, run it back. On repeat, 2D, don't sleep. Run it back, run it back.
Run it. Run it.
Deep inside the shit, I'm fuck it all, I'm moving no. Same man, same song. Never begin to me.
Yeah. Deep inside of this. Fuck it up a lawsuit. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm buried in the ground. No way out, I'm in too deep.
Take it. Run it back, run it. On the track. Can't relate, run it. Run it back, run it. On it back, run it back, run it. On the track. Can't relate, run it. Run it back, run it.
Deep in this bitch, I'm fucked. No love, just love, keep it bug. Same chick, same flick. Every damn night, I'm dicking quick. Girl, no sleep, just free. She on my lap, she feel the heat. Body shake, no break. Fuck her so good, she can't escape. Toss her up, to the down. Bitch scream loud, all around. No strings, just sin. Run the shit with it begin. For the talk, I'm in a zone. She call my name, I'm in a throat. No shame, same game. Deep in the bitch, I'm never tame.
Run it back, run it.
Oh yeah.
On the track. Can't relate, run it. Run it back, run it.
Get it, girl.
Run it back, run it. On the track. Can't run it. Run it back, run it.
Deep in the bitch, no chill. Fuck her so hard, she for the thrill. Same night, same fight. Bitch, I'm on dick, she holding tight. New ass, old tricks. She ready fast, I'm hitting licks. No pause, you roll. Fuck her till she begging for more. On blast, low class. She throw it back, I'll grab that. For the world, I'm in too deep. Bitch on my back, can't sleep. Keep it wild, keep it me. Fuck her on the floor, no in between. Same game, same flame, same flame. Running shit, I'm still the same.
Football weather is here. Hey everybody, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7, presented by Lowe's. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is T. Higgins. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Bengals improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston? Looking in on the Texans, they're hosting the New York Football Giants. And it's Tyrone Tracy. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Giants win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. The NFL's trade deadline fast approaching, some moves already being made as we check out the Week 7 trade report. The big name on the move? Without question, it's this man. He's headed to the Jets in exchange for a package that includes a couple of draft picks. Here now, the EA Sports Player of the Week for Week 7. And we'll congratulate this man, Jalen Hurts. He put on a masterclass with the win in Philly. How about this? More than 300 yards passing and 3 touchdown passes. The Eagles up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. Here now, a look at the rest of this week's top performers around the NFL. From there, why don't we give you a look at the league leaders in rushing through 7 weeks of play. This will be a list that will likely change as the season rolls along. There's a look at the rest of the scores from week number 7. The Bills, Chargers, Commanders, and Jags all on the bye. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando. Artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And
This is the Abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities...
Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here. This is your Championship Sunday edition of the Weekly Recap, presented by Lowe's. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Can you hear me? Testing 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Is it clear? All right, that's cool. As long as you can hear me, I'm good.
Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your Super Bowl 61 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap, presented by Lowe's. After 2 weeks of anticipation, the big one is finally here. Super Bowl 61 from SoFi Stadium. The Ravens in the AFC, the Eagles in the NFC. Welcome to the NFL Draft.
This draft shit looks crazy. He look like he on some drugs.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
All right, so can you hear me now, bro? Welcome in, people. Welcome in, welcome in. Just trying to get my mic straight. Glad to see it's on, so appreciate it.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
What up, baby? What's going on, brother? Oh. How your Monday going? Oh, shit. Yeah, everything's going good, man. Everything's going good. Doing well, man. Everything's going well.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Come on, let go of the fucking ball.
Ready. Head, hut. Come on. Set. Set, go. Set, ready. Hut, hut. And Bronco 80. Ready. Let's go. Set up. Ready. Here we go.
Shit's
Set.
starting to piss me off.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready. Set. Cougar 19, go. Ready, ready. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hut.
Some players' development traits are hidden. To unlock their potential, Negotiations are completely driven by a player's persona DNA now. Pay attention to patience and interest as you're negotiating.
After signing his new contract, one of the league's best pass rushers will be getting after the quarterback in the same uniform for years to come.
See, this shit's starting to piss me off. Man.
It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game.
customize what your Madden experience will be. These choices aren't permanent. You can come back and change them anytime in the settings menu.
Just fixing up my setup and stuff like that.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on your left lets you adjust your league settings and where you'll start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or...
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Thursday night primetime.
Head coach Mike McCarthy and your defending AFC North Pittsburgh Steelers. Chris Boswell.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson ready to get the preseason started. Off we go from the Steel City. And you'll get this to the 24-yard line, and that's where the opening drive of the game will begin.
at their own
It is the Packers
24-yard
offense
line.
led by Jordan Love. His 4th year as a full-time starter, year 6 in the league for the quarterback out of Utah State.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, for that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career and playing in the NFL.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Packers.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And we got a stoppage for an injury. Oh, that is T.J. Watt, who is in some discomfort. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. To throw is Love. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd down and 3 coming up. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation? And the big man in the middle swallows them up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Pratt. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Oh my
Not
fucking
gonna be able
god.
to escape the rush here. He goes down. The big veteran, Cameron Hayward. He gets in there for the sack. And it looks like the time off has not slowed him down one bit. A 2nd down throw for Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 13, but it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Love. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
4 yards.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Ah, shit.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
He keeps rolling. Aaron Rodgers leading the Steelers out. Hard to believe, Greg, it's year 22, his second in Pittsburgh, and teaming up again with his former head coach, Mike McCarthy.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll run.
Oh, y'all let that motherfucker through.
Into space. Accelerating toward midfield.
Inside the 20. That was some shit.
He is gone.
That
97
was some shit.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And this is the conversation that surrounds the topic of running the ball in the NFL. Mike, if you're going to rely on scoring on 10, 11, 12-play drives and then fight it out in the red zone, there's a lot of pressure on that red zone offense. It's going to be very hard to accumulate a lot of points, but when you can be explosive and you can score from a ways out, that's the sign of the most impactful run game, and big-time play there.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Derek Harmon getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. They put Wilson in motion. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They motion a receiver right. Throwing on 3rd down, Aller. This one caught at the 4. Greg, like they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Packers nothing. Chris Boswell,
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
You know, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but just
fucking won't let.
And down he goes.
these pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew what they had.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is not going to work at all. A fake punt failure. And it's a turnover on down.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a 4th down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense on the field?
Now the former midshipman, Eli Heidenreich. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Taylor. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Derek Harmon in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
You stupid motherfucker!
Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Roberts.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
No, it wasn't.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Aller. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
From the gun here on 3rd down, Aller. He's got the tight end, Tunyon. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So these are always the most disappointing drives, right? So you get the ball, you're on your opponent's side of the field, and then you go 3 and out. So you take the field, you say, this is a prime opportunity. Come away at least with points, and now they find themselves in a tricky, delicate situation. I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th down. But it all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Taylor. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Steelers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The RPO, that one is complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Aller. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Devontae Wyatt in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Throwing, Aller. And this drive is over before he can start. He is swallowed up to force 4th down.
Well, it seems like whatever they talked about during the halftime break, it appears to have worked. I mean, they don't have a lot of room for error, but big plays like this, It's going to go a long way in helping them chip their way back into this game.
On fourth down, the Steelers turn to Cameron Johnston to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
The right side caught by Wiley. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Now, faking.
Oh, you sneaky son of a bitch.
He's got him back at midfield.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now, Taylor. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. They pick up 27 and convert on fourth down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Try to get that to Moore and couldn't connect. It'll be second down.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Taylor looking to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Here's Taylor. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On the play fake, it is Aller. Will swing this out to Johnson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a yard. Going to run this over the center with Johnson. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets up past the 35.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Play action, Aller. He'll find his man, then Scarani. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 20. Good for a Steeler first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Motioning Tunyon, the tight end. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Probably see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Want to save some of those for the regular season. That's a 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's a run with Heidenreich. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
As he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
That's just a really good drive here in the 2nd half, and you understand what the situation calls for. You have the lead, 2nd half, continue to control the clock, continue to convert. And that's just a really good drive here in the 2nd half, and you understand what the situation calls for. You have the lead, 2nd half, continue to control the clock, continue to convert. Come away with points and just try to continue to extend this lead.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. Back to throw is Taylor.
It just seems that nothing has gone right all game for this offense, and that's what happens when your quarterback just faces relentless pressure. You just can't generate any kind of offense, and I think that's the biggest reason there's a big old 0 up on that scoreboard.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Taylor. Oh, that one
Fuck,
floated off
man.
his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
He's got space inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Yeah, it's pretty much over there.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Steelers stretch things out even further.
Steelers 30, Packers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Bo Melton on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and Tyrod Taylor getting ready for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught at Savion Williams. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 10.
Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A little bright spot there with the 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's
What?
the 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They bring Skoranek in motion. Here's Heidenreich. Has some room inside the 30. And he's in! Eli Heidenreich. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead.
Packers nothing. Chris
The
Boswell,
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Melton now to return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A little bright spot there with the 1st down. He'll look to throw. Open receiver is Bo Melton.
Taylor's pass complete to Bo Melton.
So they have it 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 48-yard.
He'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Intended for Scott.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers as they start things out with a victory here in the 1st week of this preseason.
Well, I'm gonna end this stream, man. I actually lost today. Sad story, sad story. But maybe I'll stream tomorrow night. Well, tonight when I get off work at 10 o'clock. Gotta go into work at 2, get off at 10. So I'll see y'all then. If I stream, talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for coming by. Stone, Dwayne, V. Appreciate y'all coming by. And whoever else is lurking, and hit that like and subscribe button. Mike C, appreciate the sub, Appreciate it. But I'm gonna end it off. Help some people out on their streams now. Talk to y'all later. Big dog out.
Start just pop. She call me daddy, I never flop. The flop is shake, walk, or break. Bitch so wet, she make a lick. No love, just sure. Fuck all night, I'm hard boy. Pick around so loud. Put my pound, I'm in and out. Off to the roof, I'm too raw. She clenching tight, I'm breaking low. Can't scream, put on me, get no win. Fuck so